sign up for the facility, what happens is if you log in at various different locations very often, they require you to validate your ID when you do log into Twitter again and again. So if once you log in from your office, once from your house, once from your phone, once from another phone, once from another phone, once from another computer, it essentially questions your identity of being a bot because your ID keeps changing all over the game.
But in Twitter, I keep getting messages from users through tweet validation.
Who uses it?
From the my page, Twitter.
So then you must have auto-enabled an application.
I'm not able to.
That happens by mistake. Sometimes if you click on a link that has a virus in it, it can auto-install a bot into your profile. So we can remove that. Any more questions?
Yeah. What should be ideal frequency for a corporate to tweet? I mean, what should be the minimum? I'm not saying maximum.
So in terms of your topical tweets and your branded tweets, you should at least look at putting between 2 and 4 tweets a day. If the tweets become interactive, you need to keep engaging in discussion. So the more people that reply, the more you need to keep getting back in touch with them. But in terms of your topical and branded tweets, you should look at putting at least 2 to 4 tweets a day.
I've seen many small business or people's Twitter profiles where they just die down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you don't,
and that gives a very bad impression.
Absolutely. If you don't keep the users engaged, your profile will die.
I think that will be covered in the next section also.
Yeah.
Hey, I think how can we have a paid campaign, effective paid campaigns on the Twitter?
Where is it? Okay. So sponsored tweets haven't yet started in India, unfortunately. When they do start in India, let's see how we can maximize that.
But that's the only thing.
Is it so that we can send a direct message only to the people who are lost?
That's true. Absolutely. That's a Twitter mandate. That's not something we can control.
Okay. And what is this list? What Bajaj mentioned on the?
So like how we had umbrellas and conversational communities, like-minded people can be grouped together in a list. So for instance, I can create a list. The list can be absolutely anything. The list can be TIE Institute, hypothetically speaking. And like-minded people that are attending such seminars can be grouped together in a list. So when we're talking to people within the entire list.
That doesn't go to like a hashtag, it goes to all my followers, but for the list it goes only within the group.
The list, yeah. We're talking to the members in the list. It's essentially just grouping for convenience.
So if you follow Time Mumbai, you will see a list of Indian investors, a list of Indian entrepreneurs. We would love to add you guys also, so just keep pinging us and we'll add you to the list of Indian entrepreneurs, list of Indian VCs and all those things. So we have several lists at the Time Mumbai. Any final questions? I keep on getting a very common question on Twitter. What is the difference between a retweet and RT and things like that? So is that a doubt over here? You know the difference when you use an RT and what's a natural retweet?
An RT is an acronym for retweet essentially. RT stands for retweet. Very often, if de facto, if I retweet a tweet that you may have tweeted to me, it goes up with your profile picture, it goes up as your handle. If I wanted to go up with my profile picture and my handle instead of yours, what I do is I put an RT before the tweet. So I'm just quoting your tweet inside my tweet by putting an RT that's predecessing your tweet. So it's going up with my profile picture, my handle, but it's quoting literally in quotes your tweet with your handle. It's giving you credit, but it's not making it look like you have tweeted it to the people that are following me on my timeline.
Okay, and if a user who's not following you or you are not following him has a complaint about your product and he goes and tweets about it, how does the brand keep a track of that?
Well, if you are tracking your hashtags, if you're tracking conversational hashtags, if you have a conversational hashtag that's gotten popular that you are tracking, and he has spoken and quoted that conversational hashtag, it's not imperative that you have to be following or he has to be following you, so long as you are following the conversational
Suppose
peg.
it's not about a contest or something, and he just...
Even if it's a popular conversational peg, it doesn't necessarily need to win a contest. It could be hashtag Domino's Pizza, hypothetically.
No, I believe he's saying if the person not using a hashtag. I think that will be covered in our listening section.
Yeah, maybe we can discuss that.
It's not covered.
You said that you use the retweet option and then put RT.
So if you are tweeting from Twitter, so Twitter people use different applications to use Twitter. If you're using from native Twitter, the native retweeting is basically you click retweet, it goes off. If you're using it from a phone, the native Twitter app will give you an option of quoting. That means you can retweet it, but by appending with adding prefixing a comment before you add. So at times there are certain apps which you use. I don't know if you signed up on Hootsuite. which we had put in the prerequisites. If you retweet via Hootsuite with comments, it probably adds an RT before that. So it's just different ways of doing the same things. So idea is some people get confused, ye kya hai, what is that? It's basically RTing only, it's forwarding the same message. Okay, so I think we just wrap up for lunch. It's 1:30, I think, 1:50, sorry. So we are really behind schedule. I think 20-minute lunch if we could quickly wrap up,